Yo, hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about how to make an Instagram post using Canva. Canva is an awesome, let me just share my screen real quick and I'll show you guys. Canva is a really awesome platform. It's free. It's fine to use. I've been using it for my posts. I grew my Instagram from 0 to 23,000 followers without ever paying for promotion or anything like that. So here's a post that I just made. We'll see how it does. I'm going to make a new one from scratch and you guys can kind of walk through the process with me, or I could walk you guys through the process. Why don't you guys walk on down to that like button real quick and drop a like. So if we're looking at this post right here, you can kind of see it's got a little bit of text, a little bit of pictures, and my little logo right there, which keeps changing. Not sure if anyone noticed. If you guys follow me on Instagram, sometimes I post tweets, sometimes I post posts like that. So let's start from scratch. The first thing that you need is an element. So let's hit, you need a background first. So let's get that background going. So I'm typing in backgrounds. Okay, we got a couple backgrounds here. Usually, here's my trick. I actually go to space and I find a cool one here. Let's see, let's scroll down a little bit. Boring. I mean, that looks cool, but ooh, yeah, I love stars. Let's do this. Plus, like I post about investments and stocks, and we're always going to the moon, but let's take it one step further and just go to outer space completely beyond the moon, all the stars. Then I click elements one more time and I click rectangle. There we go. I got this rectangle. It doesn't matter the color that it comes in. I just squeeze it for the title, move it up here. You see Canva really helps you out with that centering, so you know just exactly where it should start, where it should end, or at least like recommends it. Notice in this post, I went a little bit further. It still looks nice though. Okay, and then I just edit copy and edit paste it. So now I have two. I leave just a little bit of room and drag it down. I think here's a good spot depending on what the post is going to be. Then I need to copy my little insignia there. That could be a little bit difficult to do. So let's try. You know what? I'm going to go to a previous one. Yeah, I'm going to go right here and I'm just going to edit copy that, go back here, and I'm going to paste it. There it is. Drag it all the way here and let's minimize it. Okay, this is just in case someone wants to steal your post or something wild like that. They'll have a little bit more trouble doing that. I made the financialism red over there, so I'll probably go ahead and do that too. But first, let's make this a little bit wider so it swallows the financialism. And let's make this a little bit wider. Okay, it kind of looks a little bit dorky now, but we'll see. Maybe I'll stretch this out a little further too, depending on what the post is going to be about. Let's change that color to white because white is usually the easiest to start off with, and then just add color to it. Perfect. The financialism is swallowed, so I'm going to go ahead and make it red-ish. There we go. Reddish enough. Scroll up. Ooh, that looks a little bit better up top. So I'm gonna drag some of these over. There you go. I mean, I'm not an artist or anything like that. I mean, I make my own raps. You guys can check those out. But this isn't bad. Like, I'm not mad at it. Maybe a little bit more, but I'm not going to sweat the details. I usually never do. As long as the content is good, that's what matters at the end. So we're going to want some content that could change some people's lives. So over here, I talked about someone who makes $60,000 a year, which, might be a little bit above the average income, but it's still something that quite a few people can achieve. So over here, I want to make it relatable too. So I'm going to write something about investing just $50 a month, something like that, and how it could go a long way, because normally financial creators talk about what's it called, investing hundreds or thousands of dollars a month, and not everyone is in that position to do so, or not everyone feels ready to do that. So usually I pick two characters. So let's go back to elements, and I'm going to think of a topic real quick before I could type in people right here. Maybe this will give me some ideas. Maybe I could do groups of people, right? So let's see, Canva gives you recommendations. So group A and group B. I think this is pretty cool over here. I could also make like a social statement, like maybe rich people over here who don't really invest, like children of rich people versus people who are not children of rich people, like humble versus spoiled. That could be it. There we go. So let's do it. I'm gonna write about spoiled people with high incomes versus humble, frugal people with lower incomes. So let's do it. I'm gonna go to text, add heading. I like to choose League Spartan. It looks pretty cool. I got this from my friend Yo Quiero Dinero. I really liked the way her posts looked. So I decided to borrow the text and make it my own. Let's see here. Let's do lower income 40K in 40K salary versus 100K salary. There we go. This is a hook. Like even I'm right now, like, what am I going to say? Truthfully, I don't really know yet. I just know how it's going to feel. So I'm trying to fulfill that feeling now. I might want to stretch this out a little bit. Maybe it'll even fit all in one line. Let's see, might be pushing it. Let's stretch out the white just a little bit further. How is that looking? Could be better. I mean, all my stuff could be better, but I don't want to spend all day doing it. So looks not bad. I think I need to capitalize the S's. There we go. That's pretty good. Let's make it a little smaller, right? And I think I'm getting ideas while I kind of like play with the words. I'm thinking about how about 25% of people with a six-figure income are living check to check. So that's a really important point to be made, how sometimes having more money does not lead to any more financial independence. I mean, it should, it's correlated with that, but it's not guaranteed. So with that, I think I kind of have my story here. So yeah, let's go from there. And again, I'm trying to motivate these people over here, but my unintended consequence will probably make these people work just a little bit harder on their savings. So let's color code it. Let's make let's not color code it for now. Let's do that later. Okay. Now let's get some text here. So let's see, group A and group B. No, let's give them a name and identity. Humble frugals, the humble frugals, the humble frugals. I love the sound of that. The humble frugals get paid 40K annual income, annual salary. There you go. How do I delete? How do I? Oh, frugals is not a word. That almost got me for a second. Let's move on. The humble frugals get paid 40K annual salary and choose to. I don't want to go straight to invest. I want invest to be the punchline here. So maybe they choose to live frugally. We already know they live frugally by their name. Let's just go to invest. They choose to invest as much as they can into, I'll save that as much as they can. There we go. We'll talk about the into in the next text line. So the humble frugals, scoot over rich folks. Okay. There we go. I like sometimes when they lean off the screen just a little bit. That's always cool. Let's make this a little bit longer. There we go. It's not too overwhelming as a square. And I'm just going to go ahead and make the text black. And we'll work on colors later. But look, this is coming to life. Like these guys are turning up. Now I have way more space over here. I know maybe I could, there, it's like she's holding up that 100K. And these two are still dancing away. I like that little rhyme right there. Don't forget, I am a rapper. Check out my songs on Spotify. That's why I got that down there. Okay, humble frugals get paid 40K annual salary and choose to invest as much as they can. While over here, what do we call these guys? The spenders, the rich spenders, the high income spenders, the high income spenders. What do they do? I don't want to say they live in the moment. I just use that at this post over here with living in the moment. The high income spenders think they don't have to worry about money. There we go. I think that's pretty good. No, you know what? The high income spenders spend what they make. There we go. That's pretty good. No, high income spenders save a little bit to their savings. What else do? They party hard and wait for the next check. There we go. So it kind of like, you know, some people might not disagree with their lifestyle just yet based on this first post. And that's how, like, hopefully people reading this are going to be going from, okay, hold on, like, what's wrong here? Like, why is he judging these people or this type of lifestyle? Like, seems good to me. And that's kind of the whole point. Like, I'm gradually leading people, not with extremes, but with everyday examples. Like, everyone knows a high income spender, you know, they save a little bit, they got a savings, they party hard, and they wait for the next check because they're still check to check. And we're going to find out in the next writing why they're check to check. I'll fix the way that it looks. So let's go from I had to make that disclaimer right there. Oh, I felt you guys judging me. So the humble frugals get paid 40K annual salary. One thing I like to do is be as factual as possible. So what I'm going to do is go to, let's go over here and type in how to record your Mac with screen. I just remembered I had Zoom instead. What is 40K after taxes in California? Let's just go high income state. So net pay will be $32,000 per year. It is pretty difficult to save money off of that. Considering I calculated, and I'm pretty frugal, it would take me about $32,000 a year just to pay for all of my expenses. So it's tough living off 40K. And if that's you, kudos to you. Increasing it by just a little bit will make all the difference in the world. You need that cushion space. But let's see. Let's assume that they're getting 32.3. Okay, let's edit copy that right over here. And we're gonna just we're just gonna get 10% of that. So multiply by 0.10, and that is 3,200. I knew that. I could have just carried that little decimal there. So about $3,232 will be invested. So I'm going to copy that. We're just investing 10% for now. And again, we're going to initial investments, and we're going to start with $1 monthly contribution. We're going to have to divide this number here by in half. So 32, what was that? 3232. Okay. Divided by 12, that's $269.30. So $269.30. And let's just do that for 30 years. Let's go with 40. Let's do 40 years for this one, because I really want people to see the power of compound interest. Our estimated interest rate is 10%, and calculate. So we're going to be at 1.4 million. So this shows that someone with that type of income, they could still reach the $1 million area if they start early enough or have time on their side. I'm just curious, what would it be for 30 years? So if we do 30 years, it would be 531,000. Not bad, but I do want people to get more motivated with that $1.4 million like goalpost. Just because we're going to compare the savers now, and the savers are the high income spenders, sorry, who save their income rather than investing. So we're going to say that they are, let's see here. So what is 100K after taxes, California? Whew. 70,000, almost 70,000. So 65.5. What's 65.5? Oops, what am I doing here? Brain fart. 69.5. So let's do 69,500. And 10% of that is going to be 6,900. Wow. Wow. Okay. So 6,900 if they're saving 10% of their income. Let's see what happens over here if you just save that. So 69 will this be a powerful enough point? So let's multiply that by 40 for 40 years. So they're going to be looking at, there it is, 6,700, whoa, come on, I could do this. I could do this. $776,000 if they're just saving 10% of their income. Now, both of these examples assumes that their incomes, both groups are not growing, and I completely ignore the 401k here. So let's just say they save 10% of their income. We now know the numbers. So the humble frugals invest 10% of their income every month. For the sake of space, and because my other posts explain it, here I'm not going to mention that it is an index fund that I'm assuming. So we'll go with that. And then over here, I had a copy, edit, paste. So it's approximately the same size. I'm going to say the high income spenders save 10% of their income every month. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now we can go to the last bullet point and then add some pictures. So the humble frugals in 40 years, 40, let's see, I could just write 40 years later over here, 40 years later. There we go. Edit, copy, edit, paste, bring this down here. The humble frugals now have, what was it? There it is, 1.4 million. Copy. Let me get rid of that. Yep, 1.4 million in their accounts. This shows that with low income, it is possible, although it is very difficult to save or invest 10%. And again, in this story, I am ignoring emergencies and all of that, but I am also ignoring, to be fair, any type of income growth, side hustles, things like that. Usually frugal people, investors, they do find a way to make more money. And if this person finds a way to get just 4,000 extra dollars after taxes per year, this becomes a lot more realistic for them to do. But for now, again, it's just an Instagram post. Remember, these 100K folks, they're probably got a 401k as well. And the 40K folks might have that also. So this isn't a perfect example, but the point that I'm driving is you could totally end up financially insecure with $100,000 salary, and you can be financially secure with a $40,000 salary. I also assume that they both live in a high tax state. So what are these guys called? The high income spenders have saved up, what was it? 276,000. So I'm just going to write that over here. Now saved up $276,000. That's amazing. Now we see it's kind of scrambled. It's kind of messy looking. Let's go for the cleanup. So let's drag this over here. Let's drag that over there. I want people to follow me on YouTube. I want people to follow me on Spotify, on TikTok. I really need help out there. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. Let's move these over here. Oh, messed up. Okay, for someone who's not a perfectionist, I'm a perfectionist in my own way. What that means is I don't worry about each project. I actually worry about having projects. Like I'm okay with like 13 mediocre or average even projects that go okay than having one go perfectly well, because it's going to take so much time to create that perfect one that it'll cost me the opportunity cost of all the mediocre projects or halfway projects, right? Like my investing course, I think, is a great success. I've had 100 plus students and I'm doing so well with that. Is it the perfect project? No. I do think that I did an average job in creating it, the site that I picked and all of that, but it gets the job done. It gets the job done in a really a good way. Every single person that's taken it is super happy. Am I getting thousands of clients? No, but I do have 100. So my next goal is to get to the next 100, and I can't wait for that to happen. And I'll slowly increase my marketing skills and, perfect them over time. But I'm not going to wait for the perfect strategy to get people to join the course. Right now, I'm okay with a little bit trickling in, but I am going to go hard. I am going to go big. And part of that is me connecting with you guys. This is actually probably psychologically somewhere deep down, subconsciously. Whoa, that is a book title, probably, I think, psychologically. Am connecting with future people who might want to buy my course, because I'm not just showing you how to create an Instagram post that hopefully will be successful, but I'm also talking about money here and showing you guys that I know what I'm talking about. So 40 years later, let's get some pictures here, maybe add some humor. They invest 10% of their income every month, and they save 10%. No, you know what? Let's say they spend 90% of their income every month. So then the audience has to infer that they only save 776, and I'm okay with that. That's what the caption is for. So let's get some snowboarding. Why? Because snowboarding, let's do skiing. No, golf. Golf is one of those luxurious type of sports, I guess. There we go. If I had the space, I would have him say like, and there it goes, all referring to the money. So I could just like stretch him out just a little bit. And then what I like doing is making him transparent. There we go. He's transparent. I think that's pretty good. Let me check my phone real quick. We got a text message over here. Let me just see what my girlfriend's saying real quick. Hold up. Ooh, guys, I gotta go. So hopefully this was enough for you guys. This post is almost complete. I will make another one of these videos. My girlfriend is 3 minutes away and she has to urinate really, really bad. So drop a like, drop a comment. You can kind of see the skeleton there. I hope this video helps. So let me stop that share, and thank you. I will be back with a longer and more perfect version. But again, this is a different type of perfection. You didn't see the complete finished project, but you saw the steps, and I want to push this content out there. So thank you so much. I'm sure it'll benefit someone in their life.